There are mounting concerns over the current Labour government led by Keir Starmer, such as a series of troubling developments since the change of government, including cuts to winter heating payments and rising public unrest. Starmer's administration has faced backlash for accepting donations for luxury items. Keir Starmer came to power with a low proportion of the vote, primarily due to dissatisfaction with the Conservatives rather than a strong endorsement of Labour. Starmer has no clear policy direction, and his government has compounded issues with economically damaging policies while failing to adequately address rising energy prices affecting the elderly. On the topic of the UK's push for net zero emissions, it is a push towards economic self-harm, where the UK is unilaterally disarming economically while countries like China and India expand their coal and fossil fuel industries. The UK have ended up closing down their oil and gas, and the UK's last steelworks due to unaffordable energy costs. Additionally, the entrenched power of bureaucrats in Britain that was installed by the legacy of the Blair government has left politicians with their hands tied. The bureaucrats' power has grown over time, highlighting a perceived courage deficit among elected officials. In terms of immigration, the UK could regain control of its borders if there was the political will to do so. The successful immigration policies in Australia could be a potential model, but dismantling existing human rights legislation would be necessary. On social issues, there are concerns about the inclusion of transgender women in women's sports. It is an attack on biological truth and a symptom of broader societal issues. It's part of an overall effort to delegitimize Western societies. What are your thoughts?